Hey everybody, welcome back. Mike from Spectre Comics. Today I'm going to share a little Photoshop trick that I use in my comics, and that is how to create a ripple effect with Photoshop. In my comics, I use this effect to indicate that a ship is passing through an invisible barrier. It's just part of the theme of Spectre Comics. You may want to use it for something else, such as adding ripples to a photograph of a pond, but I'm going to actually show you how to do both. So let's take a look at a star field. I've drawn a white circle here, and that circle indicates the invisible barrier. Pretend you don't see it. So the first thing I want to do is I got my star field layer. I've got a layer called ripple. We're actually going to go ahead and use the circular marquee at fixed ratio, and we're going to create a circle. And then we're going to go ahead and use the gradient tool, and we're going to select the diamond gradient, just like that. So within that circle now, I've got the diamond gradient. My color has been set to white, and then I just went from the center out to create the gradient, and I unchecked the reverse tool. The next thing we're going to do without removing the marquee is we're going to go to Filter and Distort, and we're going to go to Twirl, and we're going to set our twirled angle to 250. And it's going to create a little galaxy there for us, which would actually be a cool way to create a galaxy, but that's not where we're going to stop. So now that we've got that twirled star, we're going to go back to Filter, Distort again, and we're going to go to Zigzag. And we're going to set our amount to 80, our ridges to 15, and we're going to select the style as pond ripples. And we're going to go ahead and select OK, and now we've got a nice little ripple effect. So you'll notice that we're looking at a straight on image of the pond ripple effect. So we're going to go ahead and grab the grips and just slide that in. I'm also going to grab the top and bottom grips and make it a little longer. So we're going to go ahead and select OK, and I'm going to use the eraser tool to kind of just clear away some of the extra lines here around the edge. I'm going to actually add opacity to this, or decrease the opacity to about, let's try 62. And then I'm going to slide this into place. So now it looks like there is a ripple in my invisible barrier. So that's how I use it in my comics. Now let's take a look at a pond image. And let's say I wanted to create a ripple effect in the pond. So I've got the pond on a layer. I'm going to create a new layer. I'm actually going to select a circle marquee again, and I'm going to hit Edit and Copy. I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm going to paste that. I'm going to paste that circle right back onto the pond. Now I'm going to select the marquee tool, and I know where my circle is. I'm going to hit the Move tool, select an arrow, and now I've selected the circle that I copied onto the new layer. I'm going to go and do the same technique I used for creating the ripple in outer space. Now we're just using it on this image here. So we're going to go back to Filter, Distort, and we're going to go to Twirl. Again, twirl set to 250, and we've got a nice little twirled water there. We're going to go back to Filter, Distort, and Zigzag, and again set our amount to 80, our ridges to 15, hit OK, and now we've got a nice little pond ripple here. And then same thing, I'm going to grab the grips to make it more on an angle, so it's more in line with the perspective that we're seeing, and now we've just added pond ripples, and there you go. So that is the super simple way to create ripples in outer space and then ripples on a pond in Photoshop. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it helpful. Go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video if you did. Subscribe to my channel for more Photoshop tips, drawing tips, and comic creation videos. That is all. We will see you next time. Have a great day.